you ever wondered what it's like to live like a billionaire? Well, today we're taking a closer look at the lavish lifestyle of Bernard Arnault, the CEO of LVMH and one of the richest men in the world. From his stunning mansions to his impressive car and yacht collections, get ready to be blown away by the extravagance of this French mogul. Without further delay, let's get started. Let's rewind the clock and dive into the early years of Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault is a French businessman and art collector born on the 5th of March, 1949 in Roubaix, France. He grew up in a very religious Catholic Auvergne home, where most of his tender years were spent with his grandmother, who was deeply religious. Arnault's mother, Marie-Joseph Savinel Arnault, had a fascination for Dior skincare and perfume. Arnault's father, Jean-Léon Arnault, holder of a degree from the École Centrale Paris, was the owner of the civil engineering company Ferret Savinel. Arnault had household classical piano lessons and spent childhood years in elite Catholic schools. Arnault pursued a degree at Ain-Shams University, and upon his completion of his degree, he went to work for his father's engineering firm before ascending the ranks to a level that showcased his great negotiating skill and strategic plans. In today's world, Arnault is not only the wealthiest man in France, but also ranked as the world's third wealthiest man with a worth of approximately 194 billion bucks. Next up, we explore Bernard Arnault's illustrious career. Bernard Arnault is the chairman as well as the CEO of Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, or LVMH, that is a global mass lofty conglomerate. Since 1989, he has been leading the company, and the company today is one of the giants of the world. Perrin has taken the management of LVMH and been able to make several acquisitions of luxury brands such as Louis Vuitton, Dior, Fendi, Celine, and Givenchy. With his experience and understanding of the trends, Arnault was able to attract talented personnel, notice important tendencies, and bear risks. While it is well known that he is an efficient negotiator and a strict manager, his subordinates admire him for his goals and obvious passion toward perfection. Time to step into the lap of luxury. This is his luxurious mansions. More than anyone would expect from this LV's CEO, Bernard Arnault's real estate collection counts among the largest in the world. He has numerous lavish houses and estates around the world, but one of his most expensive is around 230 million bucks house in the capital city of France, Paris. It is a superb 18th century palace, Hôtel de Sully, which also consists of 12 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms and finally has a wonderful garden. Yet this is not the end of Arnault's real estate portfolio. He still has a 100 million bucks apartment in New York, 75 million bucks villa in France, and chateau worth 50 million bucks at the foot of the Swiss Alps. All of these properties are the manifestations of Arnault's successfully accumulated wealth as well as the appreciation of a luxurious life. Let's hit the road with Bernard Arnault's stunning car collection. Not only is Bernard Arnault one of the world's leading real estate tycoons, but he also has an array of beautiful cars. He can afford them and is an admirer of luxury cars. He owns several of the rarest cars in the world. Self-proclaimed car enthusiast and CEO of LVMH, Bernard Arnault, owns one of the most expensive cars in his fleet, Bugatti Chiron, worth 5 million bucks. It was first used as a production car and limited to only 500 units and has the capability of reaching 261 miles per hour. Arnault also has a collection of cars including Ferrari LaFerrari, which costs 3 million bucks, Pagani Huayra, that costs 2 million bucks, and Rolls-Royce Phantom, which costs 1 million bucks. From these cars, it is clearly evident that Arnault has a passion for speed and also he has a niche for quality cars. Next, we talk about Bernard Arnault's magnificent yacht collection. Another luxury asset owned by Bernard Arnault, including his amazing collection of luxurious cars, is also his yacht collection. A few of the best-known yachts owned by Arnault include a 150 million bucks magnificent named the Symphony. They stepped on board the 500-foot vessel equipped with their very own helipad, swimming pool, and spa. He also has another yacht he calls the Solaris that cost 100 million bucks and which he uses for his family holidays. This yacht has a cinema theater, a fitness center, and a wine cellar. In addition to the above two vessels, Arnault also possesses a $75 million yacht referred to as the Amadeus, which is used for professional business purposes and corporate functions. Finally, let's talk numbers. Bernard Arnault's net worth is staggering. By the year 2024, Bernard Arnault is expected to have assets worth $200 billion. This figure is inherent with his business management skills and his entrepreneurship in creating a luxury company of international status. Over the period, Arnault has been experiencing an increase in his wealth mainly because of the performance of LVMH. The annual revenues in 2023 were $86 billion. However, wealth is not only constituted of Arnault's stake in LVMH, though the latter is not an insignificant part. As for his tangible personal property, his real estate and art collections or the likes would also fall under a large portion of his net worth. Moreover, it can also be cited that he is apparently one of the world's leading art enthusiasts, and these contemporary pieces of art include masterpieces from Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol, and Damien Hirst. However, despite the fact that Arnault is one of the richest men in the world, he is largely acknowledged to be rather a reserved man. He does not grant interviews often or talk to the media and let his art be the message. However, in the interviews, he is remembered for the perceptive comments he makes on the luxury sector and LVMH's strategic direction. This is the small taste of the opulent life of Bernard Arnault, one of the wealthiest men in the world. Every lady would definitely fall for this guy, as he owns almost everything that has to do with luxury, from beautiful mansions, classy cars, and beautiful yachts.